Started.
Hey, we're live. We're alive.
Oh shit.
It's not convincing enough, Anime.
This is how it is. 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 Today on Pop Culture Minefield. This is how it is. Today. This is how it is. Today on Pop Culture Minefield. This is how it is. This is how it is. Today on Pop Culture Minefield. Today on Pop Culture Minefield.
Yeah. We got 8 people watching. I'm assuming probably over on Twitter, on X.
Oh, they are evenly distributed between X and YouTube.
4 and 4. All right, there you go.
Good
It's
afternoon.
middle of the week. Hump day. Humpty Dump.
I
Doing
think
the
last week
hump
you
job.
forgot to say something about Hump Day, actually.
You sound so funny when you're sick. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say to that. Thank you, asshole.
Uh,
I'm here. So,
yes. And we thank you for that.
great way of thanking me, mocking me.
I wasn't mocking you. I was complimenting you.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Gary's just sitting there smiling.
Yeah, Gary's thinking,
No, I'm
now
not
you know.
smiling. I'm just like,
Gary's thinking, now you know, Martin. Now you know. You can never please her.
Oh, shut up.
yeah. So
So,
anyway, yeah. I'm trying to get a clip here.
okay. So, today we're talking about this really strange but funny,
Weird.
very funny comedy.
It is so over the top at times.
Yes, it's man,
It's a
That's gray area for me.
raunchy. It's a raunchy comedy if you get the unrated version. It's raucous. It's in your face. It's silly and absurd, and at the same time, it's got a whole lot of heart. It's really great. And what's funny is, in the end, everybody has a happy ending.
yep.
Everybody gets their happy ending in the film, and I kind of enjoy that about the film.
Martine, I hope you took care of the boobies. because we can't have that in the slideshow. He was on that.
I did
No
my
guarantees.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You had one job, Martin.
I wish. No,
He
no, no.
wish it was just one job.
Yeah, I know.
I'm quite sure I hunted for them. Deleted
Because the
Yeah,
ping
there.
pong scene is the big scene.
Yeah, the ping pong and the fake pictures and everything. So that part is not gonna be prominent on the slideshow
Okay.
because there wasn't much left. There were titties all the time.
I know.
It was funny last night on Taxi Tuesday, man. It was like they didn't know if Mark had actually caught all the titties, and I caught where he missed one. There's a
course you
huge
did.
side boob shot of the nurse that he didn't get.
Oh, the one who goes in for a urine sample and he starts hitting on her.
Oh well, that sort of thing happens. We shouldn't assign blame for that.
It cracked me up where the doctor comes in and tells the nurse, "Hey, I sent you in for a urine sample," and he tells the doctor, "You sent her in with boobies like that. What do you expect?" It's so wrong, but funny. Actually, I think Black Dynamite was more fun for me than this movie. They're both in a gray area, but Black Dynamite was a little more fun.
We have Slasher Fred and Andy Murrow.
Hey guys.
This is sort of like Romeo and Juliet tale, but in reverse, where instead of focusing on forbidden romance, it's centered around forbidden you have the Juliet and disapproving parent. It's wackadoodle. I mean, I think one of my favorite moments in this film is when we cut to her with the nuns working out with weights. And it's just the weirdest fucking
Yeah.
Oh, that
scene.
is so
Fucking
goofy.
iron,
Nuns working out
nuns
in their
iron.
habit.
Dennis Dugan directed this. Dennis is somebody who started out as an actor, and one of the best things he's known for as an actor is The Howling. He's the cameraman that shows up at the compound at the end to help rescue her, and he's the one shooting the camera at the end when she transforms live on TV.
Oh, that's the Howling 3, the marsupials. Yes.
No, Dennis Dugan's in the original. Shut up. That was a terrible movie. That Marsupials. Fucking stupid movie.
Yeah, but the scene that you have this.
But I will say, Sybil Danning is in the second one. We got to see her titties. So that was the worth the price of admission for The Howling too.
The thing is, I don't know.
Anybody remember Sybil Danning?
No.
I'm guys are heathen.
Whatever you do in the background, stop it. It's messing up with your sound.
Yeah, someone's got to make clips.
Okay.
Somebody has to make clips.
Yeah. Now, there's a fun fact. Do you remember that movie with Jack Nicholson called "Something's Gotta Give"? At the beginning of the movie, Amanda Pitt is his girlfriend, and when the movie starts, the intro of the movie is with this song "Butterfly," which coincidentally you hear in this movie when Amanda Pitt appears for the first time.
When she walks in. Yeah. What's your question? I'm confused. Like, who's girlfriend at the beginning of the movie? What are we talking about?
In the movie, Something's Gotta Give with Jack Nicholson.
Oh, that movie. Okay, I didn't
Yes.
know you were talking about another movie.
Well, when that movie starts with that song, and in that movie you have Amanda Pitt too. So there's the fun fact. The same
Yeah.
actress, same music.
Yeah, she's so gorgeous. She really is. She was a member of the Gap Club. I don't know when she got her teeth fixed.
Really? I never.
Yeah.
I don't have
You can see the
recollection.
Gap better in the whole 10 yards or the whole 9 yards.
Mm,
Great movie. She's an aspiring hitman.
What?
yeah, Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
I'm not going to try to explain it to you. You got to see the movie.
Here's another fun fact. We didn't have the whole 9 yards. That thing didn't arrive at all in Venezuela. What the one that we saw was the whole 10 yards.
The sequel.
The sequel, yes. So I saw that one first, and at first I was a little
that
lost.
must have been weird
Yes, it was.
to see the sequel before you see the original. That'd
Yep.
be weird. Because the sequel doesn't make sense without the original film. Their relationship, the whole dynamic.
Hmm.
But the whole 9 yards is great because it takes a shot at Canadians always wanting to slather mayonnaise on everything. You make a perfectly good burger. The first thing you do, you got to slather mayonnaise on it.
Okay, Black Ass has evolved. Now it's Almighty Black Ass.
And he's a giant grayscale nipple. Now, there is a moment in this film that it took me a while to find out about this. This is the scene.
Hey, this isn't over yet! We're not giving up on Darren! Yeah! Coming on, yeah!
Kamada Ha is actually something that Neil Diamond sang on one of the live performances. And he argued that he never did that when he went into making this film. And Jack Black and Steve Zahn pulled it aside and played it for him. And he heard it and he goes, "Oh my God, I really did say Kamada Ha in the song." Live. And they're like, "We told you."
Oh, Penny's here.
Hi, Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Penny, for your thoughts. I like it. I like the film American Pie too. I wouldn't say I love it, but I do like it.
I
It's got
never
some
made
great
it
moments
through
in
it.
it.
I think
What
I
I
saw that
think I like the
20
most
minutes.
is the character, the actor. Really, I like the actor who plays Stifler, Sean William Scott. I think he's more talented than they fucking give him credit for.
They haven't played stupid roles like that.
What I thought was good is when they brought him in to replace Taylor, whatever his name is, that got fired off of Lethal Weapon TV series. And I found the season where he took over the lead role of the Riggs type character better than the previous seasons. And I'm like, oh, this is better with him. But it flopped. So it got canceled. I always feel bad for Sean William Scott because he can't get a break.
Yeah, it's a pity.
Season 3 is the good one. I didn't like season 1 and I didn't like season 2. And I don't blame the actor who plays Riggs. I just think it was a bad idea. That got better in season 3.
I haven't seen anything of that. Really not. It's not in my plans.
I don't think it's really worth watching, to be honest. I own a few of the episodes. I bought them through Microsoft just so I could keep up on the show because I wanted to watch the season. I didn't buy any with the previous actor. I enjoyed the season when he got fired because, again, the reason I started watching is because I heard Sean William Scott was going to be in the next season, taking over. And a lot of people don't even know it's a remake. It's a remake of the silent film. Well, the first sound silent film because the movie's silent except for the music,
Mm.
and which you hear him singing. Yeah, I liked Fox. I liked FX. I even liked FXX. But now it's all on Hulu.
Man, Fox was awesome until they started with the reality show trend. Reality show killed everything.
Reality.
Oh, that's
yeah,
just trash.
this is the one thing you can continue doing when there's strikes. Is why they got big. But Fox has always been a turncoat, though, when it came to television programming, because if a show did not take off immediately, they would just fucking cut it loose. Prime example of what they did. This is network interference as well as shit canning it. Is Firefly
Yeah,
because the network played them out of order on purpose. They did that. They sabotaged that show.
they wanted to get rid of Joss Whedon.
Oh, I'm right there with you, Almighty. I am. I will not give Disney any money. I don't want to pay any of them. I've even gotten pissed at Amazon, so I stopped paying for that. I'm sick of their fucking leftist bullshit and bad programming, which tends to come from leftist crap. Well, I got to tell you, when Animals Attack had a certain allure to it, because there's something about watching somebody being stupid that I enjoy
My God.
watching. It's a Schadenfreude thing, you know. It's like, hey, look at that dumbass. Hey, look at this moose. He's just like, he's so friendly. He went, oh my God, he's killing me. Oh my God. It's like, yeah, you dumb motherfucker.
Disavowed. Disavowed.
But you see these people like some of these videos aren't even a couple years old, where you've got people still stupid enough to walk out there with wild fucking moose.
And have their friends film them while they do it.
How aggressive moose are. And it's like, what are you doing to walk out there and like trying to take a selfie? Then that moose fucking stomps the shit out of him. And it's like, what happened? I don't understand. That's a wild animal.
Yeah.
You fucked around and found out. You know what I enjoyed? Manimal.
Yeah. I agree.
Simon McCorkindale.
Mm-hmm. I had problems with
He got young.
Yeah.
Cancer.
I had problem with his transformation into an eagle, but okay. I really love the show.
That's his size or bigger. I get
No,
that.
no. The thing is, when he begins the transformation, his hand becomes the claw of the eagle.
That makes no sense.
Yes, Tom Baker, Manimal. But with all that, I don't care. I still love the show. Okay, let's bring this puppy up. And here we go.
So we can actually talk about something that I know.
Yes,
I feel
you
like
were
I should
too.
hand in my nerd card when you talk about movies and shows, and I don't have.
You were too
little-
young to see Manimal.
Yeah, maybe.
I think one of my favorite lines in there is like, I told you we're going to do the Navy SEAL hand signals. He goes, I only know Air Force. What? I only know Air Force. Yeah, he was in Jaws 3 as the shark hunter.
Yep.
Which, I went to see Jaws 3 in 3D in the theater.
Yep.
It was fucking awful. It was awful watching that in 3D. But I do like this opening because immediately it starts off with Neil Diamond, their love for Neil Diamond. And you learn right off the bat that Steve Zahn's character is the narrator of the story.
And not a reliable one.
Not a reliable one.
He's crazy.
I think all three of them are a little nuts.
Oh yeah.
But Jack Black's character is mentally handicapped. That's
He's
the best way to put
retarded.
it. I like this. If you weren't a girl, I would beat you up, and she beats the shit out of him. So I started after that. I started working out. What a great line!
Hey, look
Hi,
who's
Tim.
here. Let me. What is it? Here. There you go.
This
By what name are you known?
There are some who call me Tim.
I'm freaking sorry.
the R-rated version where you can
I don't know. I had no.
the
specification
R-rated
of that.
version when he holds her up, he looks up and you see her panties.
That's
It
the
also
only
has-
reason for him to be
It
a
also has the
cheerleader, yeah.
naked ping pong scene where you see their titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the theatrical version was PG-13.
I love that Ali
Oh, I
always
love
does
this. He just throws this quarterback, just throws him into this shit, and then tells the third string quarterback, "You're in. Can I get my helmet?"
He had so much fun playing the coach, you can tell.
Arlie Ermey had a blast making this film.
Yeah.
Because he's gay. You find out he's gay at the end of the film. Because Jack Black goes, "Oh, I'm not with anyone. I'm gay." Really? Me too. And they get married. It's like, what the fuck? And they make Arlie Ermey the female in the relationship.
Yes. Oh my god, that was great.
Yeah, they don't know how to drink beer. It's so fucking stupid. JD is rapidly working his way up the ladder at Subway.
Yes.
Next scene, you see him get fired because he can't even train these idiots.
Yeah, he
how to
gets
make a
thrown
sandwich.
out. He goes sliding out the door and he throws the ball cap back at him. The Subway hat. Jaws, the classic almighty. It is based on the novel of Peter Benchley, which is also, by the way, based on the true story of the New Jersey Beast. The story of there have been arguments saying it was a bull shark, but the fact is every single recorded report from the period stated it was a great white, not a fucking bull shark. But the science says that bull sharks can go up fresh water. So can white sharks, dumbass. They just can't thrive up there for a bit. I love this. Hey, where's the party sub? They burst because he ate the whole thing. And then he gets thrown out. He's fired.
We have
This
a
leads to
silent.
great-
We have a silent super chat from Tim.
Hey, he's whispering it. So I love this when he stands up naked, his naked ass, the old guy tells him, "Hey, pull your pants up, but there's no matlock later." This is one of my favorite moments in the film. The way they pulled off this raccoon is so fucking funny.
But he
He
goes
gets
to
in
the
there and he
hero.
sees a little baby raccoon.
Yeah.
You, where's your mommy? And then mommy lands on his head. I
he
laughed
freaks
my
out.
ass off.
What is this? It's from. Oh. I didn't know that.
I just know that I can never write
so you can't write
when I
anything
have
for
my
under
members, my what's it called, membership milestone. When I do these on our channel, I can never write anything. On other channels, yes. On ours, no. That's
So
weird.
I didn't tell Anima how they pulled this off. They had one of the lightest tack lines, fishing line, nylon fishing line, to pull the foot so you couldn't see the string. That's how they did this. They made that leg kick when the fucking dart hits him, and they pulled a string on the foot to do that. They did some really clever shit in this movie.
Huh.
Yeah, I love that. Anima goes, huh? Oh my god! It attacks him twice. Oh my god! That thing's in a deep coon
deep coon coma.
coma. That's a deep coon coma. And then it fucking attacks him again.
Oh
And I
my
love
God.
this
It's a
because the
mama
two of them,
defending
The outfits.
Jack Black and Steve Zahn both play guitar. Steve Zahn kind of picked it up working on the movie That Thing You Do. Because he was one of the guitarists in the movie. And he's
Jack
kept it
Black
up.
has
He still
Tenacious
plays.
D.
And Jack, of course, yeah, with Tenacious D, whom we have all canceled. We want nothing to do with it because he made a nasty joke. Kyle Gass did. Kyle Gass made the joke, and then Jack Black made the mistake of laughing at it. When
Yeah,
Kyle
Gary
Gass
showed me
made
that
his
clip, I
birthday
couldn't
wish.
believe it.
Yeah, I played it for her. Makes his birthday wish. Next time, don't miss Trump, was his joke.
How can anyone even think that's remotely funny?
And Jack Black laughed at it, and then he tried to back away from it. Then he came out openly supporting you know who, and it's like, dude, you hurt your career. You had to do that. Keep out of politics. Keep politics out of your fucking career when it's entertainment, because 50% of your fucking audience is going to be of another party. It's separated like that. And it's best to just shut your fucking mouth.
Entertainment, art, and sports need to stay away from politics. It never goes well.
But they actually did play. They had some fun doing this. And in reality, Steve Zahn and Jack Black were really big Neil Diamond fans. Jesus Christ.
My God, the wigs. Oh,
Oh my God. And this moment where he flirts with this girl and she says, no, I'm sorry. I'm with a real
a
artist.
real
Fucking mime.
entertainment.
And the way she pulled when he pulls and she pretends to go with, oh, it's fucking funny. I also love the fact that they go out and they're still wearing their outfits and wigs.
Yeah.
So people
I'm a mime.
recognize them.
I'm a mime.
Mm.
I'm a mime. Mimes don't talk. They do when they're off duty. Some of the lines that Jack Black delivers, like he says, well, maybe she got kidnapped. Do you think? Why? No. Why would that happen in a world? I wasn't. I don't know. I saw somebody say something about V.
Yeah,
Of that V soundtrack.
Tom
I
Baker.
don't know. And by the way, hi Tom. How you doing, man?
Tom says
Hope
that he
everybody's
loved
having a good middle of the week.
this show and the soundtrack.
Now that did get brought up this week because there it is. This is where that song you were talking about is playing when she walks in. Now I'm not a fan of that song, but you know, she's got a body of a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
but she's gorgeous. I just cannot wrap my head around how gorgeous she is.
Yeah, but you called me out for calling her too skinny.
Yeah, I'm like, look who's talking.
Yeah, but I have an ass and a pair of boobs. She has nothing.
It's true. You do have really wonderful boobs that I like to play with.
Shut up.
Get a room.
Yeah, you started it. I will talk about them. God damn it. She has gorgeous glowing orbs.
My God.
Richard Widmark was one of the best actors ever and a humble guy. Yeah, the original film, when he got his start, Kiss of Death, he plays that psycho with that crazy cackle. It's like the Joker kind of laugh. It's crazy. So she sits down, you know, and immediately, who notices her first? Steve Zahn. That's the first hint that Steve Zahn is actually into her, his character. And of course, he's talking, and she's like, I'm not interested. Great. And he walks away, and she's like, What? I just said I'm not interested.
Well, let's be honest. She would be very difficult not to notice.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's one of the best parts of the whole 9 yards. I went in to see that movie because it's got Matthew Perry and Bruce Willis, but I stayed because she was in it and she was so fucking good in it. Because she's starstruck that Bruce Willis is his famous killer. She goes, "I'm an aspiring hitman," and it's like, what the fuck just happened in this story? It was crazy. I fucking love that movie. My friend said you wanted to meet me. He lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, she only gets interested in him the minute this other guy hits
Yeah,
her.
Kyle
All
Gass.
of a sudden, he's the boyfriend.
Kyle Gass from Tenacious D, the guy that's been canceled because he fucking made a sick joke about the president.
It was him.
Yeah, Kyle Gass. We were talking about that a minute ago when I said they brought out a robot, giant robot that brought him out a birthday cake.
Yeah,
Jack
I
goes,
saw the
"Make a
whole
wish."
thing.
And as he steps in, he goes, his wish is that they don't miss Trump next time. And that was
Even the
bad enough. And
audience
then
was
Jack
laughing. That's
fucking
disturbing when
laughed
people
at it.
find that funny.
And
Everybody was laughing, or most of the people.
well,
That's
because
disturbing.
crap load of lefties out there who think that's something to make a joke about.
That is never okay, no matter how left or right you are, to make jokes like that.
And he's trying to woo her with bad magic, terrible magic. Then finally, he comes over because he forgot his beer. Sorry, I forgot my beer. He goes,
Yes.
"This is my boyfriend." And he gets up and he goes, says, whatever. He says to him, "See you later, boyfriend." Turns to her and goes, "Satan."
She is.
She is Satan. But the fact
Yeah.
is she's Satan with a reason. Because you find out later in the third act, she has a story too. That she was in love with this guy who was an all-round fucking martial artist, athlete, and he got killed in the Kumite. And she's trying to control her life because of that. It's like normally I would just go, "Oh, no, it fucking works in the story."
Well, both
And that
girls
allows
have tragic
her
backstories.
Yeah, and it gives her character the opportunity to have her happy ending. And I fucking laughed my ass off at that fucking ending when Steve Zahn's like got his arms out waiting for her to come, and she grabs a fucking chair and breaks it over him. I know the Onion made a joke about JFK, but it's more of a joke on a whole conspiracy. At this point, man, I wasn't even born yet when he was killed. So it's like I think it's gotten past too soon. Yeah, she's got what, C cups? No, not quite C. Those are B cups.
Dude, Tom
If
Selleck is 80?
even.
Wow.
Yeah, man. 80 years old, man. Some of the coolest dudes in Hollywood are in their fucking 80s now. One of them is oh my god, from Riptide. He was in the Marine TV series, My Marine Dad or whatever it was. Oh my god, he's in the show that we're watching right now. Anima and I are watching called Paradise. He plays the president's dad who's suffering from dementia.
That show is so good so far.
Oh my God, this one. When he thinks that, oh, at last she's gonna. Nope, nothing for you.
Yeah.
Oh my
she
god, yeah.
sends her-
Gives him a titty magazine, a rag, and then some lotion. And I'm like, yeah, that was fucking awesome. I don't care who you are. That shit's funny.
Okay, Slasher Freddy's answering. Major Dad is the name of the show.
Major Dad. God.
Thank you, Slasher Fred. Trust our chat to know that stuff.
No, slasher. No, I'm telling you, I love that. Like another one that comes up with the answers really quick is Venkman's Girl. She's like really on it sometimes.
I haven't seen her in a while. I hope she's okay and just busy.
The magazine.
And she's like, "Oh, I'm so inconsiderate," and you think, "Okay, now she's going to give back." No, she owns him, and she's a psychologist. That's what makes it worse. She knows how to mind fuck with people. She completely owns him, and it's disturbing.
What was that show during the 80s where the two brothers, you know what? I'll just fucking look up the movie Prince of Darkness. 1987 film. There we go. Because one of the brothers in there is Jameson Parker. And the TV show Simon and Simon. So that's the actor I'm trying to think of the name of is Gerald McCraney, who is in Major Dad and that other show, Simon and Simon. And he plays the president's father in this new show, Paradise. He's great in it. Yeah, Canon, Bill Conrad. Yep. Bill Conrad. What's funny about his story, he was the original voice of Matt Dillon on the radio. And CBS wanted to make the series. And he was, of course, first. I love how she has all these outfits that show inside boob.
Yeah.
And they had to use glue and shit to keep her tits inside the outfits or the outfits on her tits. This is the great moment with Neil Diamond, why they're banned. They're not allowed within, 500 feet of Neil Diamond. So, I want to party with you.
Jack Black is the reason. The other guys didn't do anything, but he went crazy.
Yeah, they didn't do anything. It's because of Jack Black. Like that. Look, it just clearly does. They do not want to stay in that outfit, and they had to use glue. So yeah, so Bill Conrad shows up to CBS to audition for the TV series Gunsmoke, and they were like, "Oh shit, you're fat." They were not prepared for that, and like you can't play Marshall Dillon, no, and so he lost the role because he was a tubby. Oh yeah, this whole chair scene is so fucking funny. And then he fucking goes, "There it is. It was the lug. I fixed it. Come sit down." She goes, "Oh, fucking stand." Look at that.
Well,
Look
she
at
was done the moment she entered the house, and Jack Black pulled the stunt with the beer chugging.
The bong and shit. The beer bong.
Yeah,
the whole nacho thing annoyed her. And she turns to him and goes, "What to leave?" She whispers, she doesn't whisper, she mouths the words.
Yeah.
"I want to leave." Because we just got here. And he tries to strike up a conversation. We're in related fields. And like you help people with psychology. He goes, "No, I take care of rodents and such." And he said, "How are they connected?" "Oh, we both help people."
Oh, here's when she said, "You're not allowed to see them anymore."
Look at her face. She's evil.
Amanda Peet nails this character.
No mustache. He's like, but.
But yeah, you are not allowed to go down on me for 10 days or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Conrad's a different person, but yes, he was awesome. No, Bill Conrad is who I'm talking about. Yeah, the radio version. Well, he had the voice for it. I got to be honest, I don't know who Alex Forrest is. I love this. This Indian guy's doing the exact same dance, wearing the same outfit that, Silverman was wearing. This scene was one of my favorites too, where you see him put the butt cheek in the implant and then smacks it, and he goes, "Ooh!" That face he makes. She torched Neil. Burning the
Oh
albums.
man, this is unacceptable.
That hurt, yeah.
Oh,
She's
I will
taking
not
everything from him.
do that movie for Good Friday. I wouldn't mind talking about it because I do like the soundtrack, but it's a very anti-Christian play. I saw it in London in '77 with what's his name? Oh my God. Who did the song Chess? That guy.
No idea.
Me neither.
One Night in Bangkok.
Oh,
Murray Head played the part of I think it was not Pontius Pilate, but Herod. Yeah, Tom, you nailed it. Murray Head. He played the part of Herod in the production I saw. I love this, by the way. It's supposed to be Seattle. It's actually British Columbia. But British Columbia looks so much like Seattle, it's ridiculous. I love this scene. They're gonna barter with her. We'll give you all the money we got, which is like $5. Leave. What's it gonna take to get you to leave him?
They want to give her the house. That's how bad.
Yeah, he offers to give her the house. And the funny part of this image is when he holds up the photo. That's my mom. That's my nana. That's my dad dropping me. That's me off camera, falling on my head.
I was impressed when they count their money together, and she immediately knows that's 2.5 minutes worth of her time. She's fast calculating that.
We're prepared to buy you off. He pulls up the photo upside down. That's great.
Yeah, the nanny's buried in the backyard.
Oh, I've seen Fatal Attraction, but I just don't. I don't know who that was. Sorry, buddy.
I'll throw JD in.
Yeah.
He's hung like a horse. Yeah, this is where he's my puppet.
She owns him,
and I love it when Steve Zahn tries to arm wrestle her and she kicks his ass. That's funny. And then he gets
both
up,
girls,
and he storms out and he grabs her weird artistic lamp and just bends it backwards like he did damage.
Both girls have superpowers in their spaghetti noodle arms. The nun too.
I think the whole point is that how wussified these guys really are.
Yeah.
I love his Cowboy Wayne. Wrangle your critters around your house. Hello, ladies. $50 for you, $200 for your friend. This is the scene with the titties. I hope you got it.
I did too. We like money.
I don't know.
And they're so stupid thinking they will get away with it, creating fake footage of her.
Yeah, and of course what gives it away is his tattoo.
Yeah. She immediately catches that bullshit.
Yeah, the ending of Fatal Attraction was a turnoff for me. That because they have such good sex, she doesn't kill him.
Okay.
It's true, Tim. Yeah, I love this. Like, what do you think's going on? Does anything look off to you? Then rips his shirt, showing his tattoo.
Yeah, and he goes, ow. What a pussy.
No, we're getting married. We're engaged. He asked me to marry her. I'm going to take on her name too. We'll be hyphenated. Known as Mr. Darren. God damn, man. This guy is such a fucking puss. I had no idea just how messed up this guy was in real life, man. There's that fucking photo or video of him pissing on that dipshit bitch that had her own talk show, slept her way into getting that show. Blonde chick. I can't stand her. She's not funny. Handler, something handler.
Huh.
What?
Anyway, there's a video or photo of him pissing on her in the water. She was in the water, coming up out of the water, and he's pissing on her. Wow. And I'm like, that guy needs some therapy.
Some.
What's up, Sandra Hammerslag?
Hey, Sandra. Did it? I didn't catch that.
Me neither. Was too busy laughing.
It says mommy across the ribbon on the tattoo. It says mom or mommy, something like that.
Yes.
Don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they ain't no friends of mine. Remember me, J.D. McNugent?
No.
I lit a fart and I burned my testicle. The hair still won't grow out of it. It's like, the fuck is wrong with him? J.D. McNugent. Paint ran down and everyone could, oh my God. It cinched my ball sack. Just everything about his character is just so fucking annoying, but it's funny. For some reason, it works.
He's also gross. When he's supposed to be in the walkie-talkie, stuffing the spaghetti in his mouth, man. That is so gross. I hate that.
The way he eats spaghetti, I'm like, how did he not choke to death eating it that way?
Yeah, right.
What is her last name, dude? It's something's. I said her last name a minute ago. Handler. Her last name is Handler. And this is where he makes his mind up, or is that later? It's later. Yes. It's after this. Yeah, it's after this scene. Yeah. And again, her boob is glued into the dress. You can actually see where the dress is pulling up on the boob.
Yeah.
You have made a thorough analysis of that.
Oh, that's his dream job, Martin. You know that. Holding the dress.
That's all I want to do the rest of my life is glue breasts into dresses.
Here's Mike with the
Chelsea
answer.
Handler. Thank you, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Dude. Come here.
Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, do it.
Come on. Come on.
Join us.
I love this scene where they get jealous of these guys.
Yeah, the fake friends. We are his real friends.
There are no pie holes in this movie. Yeah, I love this. He gets thrown out, and this leads to that clip.
Hey, this isn't over yet! We're not giving up on Darren! Yeah! Coming on, yeah!
And he's like, yeah, we're both in agreement. We know what has to be done next. We're going to kidnap her. He goes, yeah. Wait, what?
That's one of the best parts of the movie when they get the coach involved and he tells them to just kill her and becomes the mastermind.
And I love some of the slang that comes out of his mouth in this movie. Like he says coos. This movie is so toxic with some of its dialogue. Coos.
It is. Yeah, why
Yeah,
did
he
you come on
cuts
the
the
panel
cord.
and tell us why, Mike?
He turns off the power to the wrong grid.
Build.
So then he has to cut another wire to turn off the power to the house. That's fucking funny.
They just screw up everything they do.
Yeah. We're not gonna be seen. No. No.
Well, his camouflage on his face is actually pretty impressive. Jack Black with the stocking over his head, fuck that.
Yeah, but you had that camouflage inside a house is completely opposite.
Yeah, but it looks cool. Come on. I think it's pretty neat.
Here's when they're trying to communicate in.
Because it
Go.
seems to me like there was a joke that was in an outtake of how he got that stockings was from his like mother's or some shit, and it came from the dirty laundry.
Ew.
I seem to remember an outtake or something about that.
Wouldn't
They
be
would totally go for
his
something
sister
gross
because
like that.
they afterward they
Did
say
you say his sister?
Yes, his sister is
sister?
a stripper. Sister, oh my, fuck off, man.
Sister, deeper. I'm sorry, Martin.
That's like my brother used to say all the time. He goes, "Would you like to buy my sister?" He would say. What's funny is that was his employees who are all Hispanics, and he would go, "Hey, would you like to buy my sister?" He would just laugh. Go, "Shut up, Mike." Yeah, I don't know how he didn't choke to death doing this scene.
That was so gross to watch. I hate scenes like that. Also, not just because it looks gross and is gross, knowing that he probably had to do this for hours until they had to take in the can.
Yeah. Of course, I love this scene because he shoots himself in the leg when she kicks
With
the
the
gun the
laser,
second
yeah.
time, and it goes off, and the dart goes in his fucking leg. Oh no! I'm down. And I like these style homes. These are called craftsman homes.
I think Martin
And
is
I don't know if
angry
this is
with
a
us
movie
now.
set or not, but it's based on a real style of house, craftsman homes.
Please start talking again, Martin.
Hmm?
You went silent. Please
Yeah,
don't do
because the
that.
whole scene joke.
No. It's,
Sister.
I have no comments to make.
And what's funny here is when she gets shocked in the ass with the prod, the electrical current goes into his fucking head while he's under the water. There it is. Cattle prods don't give that much electricity. I've been hit by those, but it's a movie.
One of my brothers tripped me, and I fell into a kettle fence with electricity head first. That wasn't fun. That felt weird.
Yeah, I've been shocked by electric fence. Oh, this is great. This is great. He comes home and they just took off with her. That's the style home I'm talking about, craftsman homes. They're great. They're some of my favorite style houses.
That's a nice house, yeah.
We're finished. Done. Don't ever want to see your face or your fake ass again. Jack Black has his moments. I'm the opposite with that. I thought he was terrible in that movie. But I enjoy some of his stuff. This is one of the films with him as J.D. McNugent. She is tied to a fucking engine block or chained to it.
Chained, yeah. Oh, and he needs to get in to take care of her in his bird costume from high school, the mascot.
Yeah, I love it when she Jedi mind tricks him. Okay, we'll see you later, JD. Okay, see you, Judith. And then you realize, fuck, I just confirmed who I am.
She's brilliant, though, the way she pulls it off. She's bad. She's evil. She's Satan. But the way how she pulls it off to mind fuck with these guys is brilliant. Like, make him believe that he's gay to a point where he marries a man in the end.
Well, and I think in the end he was gay. He was just in denial.
Yes, she
Then
didn't make him believe
shit.
anything.
Yeah, but she tries
I
to pull
thought
it with
she did
him, and it
that.
doesn't work.
Yeah, I thought she did that with
He is
him
not
just
gay.
to fuck with him.
I love that he asks her to meet him in front of a porn shop.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, that's a porn shop, video store, adult
Okay.
entertainment. I didn't know how religious you were standing in front of a porn shop. This is so fucking funny. Wet
Then
nasty
she has her
women. Come on.
backstory. She lost her friend due to its hair gel that he has on his hands. So she didn't catch him.
All the backstories are so weird.
Weird and tragic.
Yes, because he was so vain that he had to use so much hair gel.
Yeah, he's fucking lubed, and it's green. It's gross.
Absolutely. He was funny in Tropic Thunder. I thought everybody did a great job in that fucking movie. People I don't normally like, I found funny in that film. Yeah, if you don't know the water buffalo story, go find the interview with him talking about the water buffalo scene.
Okay.
Because he almost got killed by that thing. And then Ben Stiller's like, you ready to go for another take? And Jack Black goes, fuck no, man. Fuck no. And he walked away. Got thrown by the thing. No, I love Henry Fonda. He's a very good actor.
There. Oh. So they have
So
to.
now they're digging up a body. This is so fucked up. And he like stops and he goes, my God, she's got amazing tits. And then his jacket gets stuck.
Again?
This is so fucking retarded.
Who are they digging
Getting
up?
dragged by the car.
Oh,
What?
a recent local girl that has just died. They take the body off.
They dug her body up.
Someone who's
And
known
do you
because
remember
it's
what
on
the
TV.
news says? In an unrelated story,
Yes.
a woman's body was dug up.
It sounded like she was somebody known to the community because she was on TV for that.
Yeah, but the funny part is, again, the news reporter says, in an unrelated story, a woman's body was dug up right here. He says, Cuban nationals were arrested.
This movie's
Blame the
all over
Cubans.
place. There she is playing her mind tricks.
Subway University. Because I had a friend or I know somebody who went to JD. Do you know him? No, never heard of such a person ever. Okay, see you later, JD. Okay, bye, Judith. And then he pauses and then shuts the door suddenly, like fuck.
And there was nothing he could do about it.
Oh.
Nope.
Wait.
Are you in an
I love
argument
it.
with Tom Baker?
No. Tom is insisting that Gary said that Fonda is not a good actor, but I like. Man, I love that interaction
I
between
said
them.
that. I couldn't imagine I said that. Because the fucking guy was a good actor. Thought he was a shitty father and a fucking real far left liberal.
Oh.
But he ended up, his best friend was Jimmy Stewart, staunch conservative.
That's
I
why
love this. That's Dennis Dugan right there, the director that gets impaled by the coach.
The coach is in jail for a freak accident.
It's not a freak accident. He fucking threw that at him.
Yeah, but not to kill him, because when he killed him, he said, "Oh, like yes, I wanted to hurt him, not to kill him."
He says, "Oops."
Yeah.
Yeah, kill the coos. He goes, wait, there's more. And he goes into it. He goes, that everything?
Kill it.
Is there anything? Okay, kill the bitch.
He's my favorite character in this movie.
I love it when he gets out on a technicality, because the judge loves sports. And he says, that'll come stay with you boys. And where's your John? Oh, we're not using the John anymore. We go outside in the yard.
I don't know how he would take it, but Lee Ermey, he reminds me of Don Ecker.
Yeah, he does.
I guess you're saying that all military people look alike?
No,
Oh my!
there's just something about him that reminds of Don.
It was a joke, honey. That all military people look alike. It's a racist joke.
That's not even funny.
It is to somebody who's got a sense of humor.
Oh,
my sense of humor has got a cold, so fuck off.
You said it's got a code?
Don't fuck with me when I'm sick, okay?
Now you know, Anima. Now you know.
You'd think they would be happy to have me. Me
And
dragging
then, of
my
course,
ass
the
into
music
studio
that's
when I'm
playing
sick.
while he's lighting the candles. Nestle's that great scene where he just improvises. Come on.
He says it
It's over and over
20
again.
times. I counted 20 fucking times.
I wonder if Steve Zahn has any project on the making.
I know that he's working on stuff because he does dramatic as well as he does comedy. Because I love his comedy. One of my favorite roles he ever played was in Daddy Daycare.
Oh yeah,
Nerd. He's a Star Trek nerd.
the only one who could speak with the Flash.
Yeah, because he's speaking Klingon.
Okay.
Oh, you have to watch that movie, Anima, but just the first one.
No, it's on the list. Cover that film. I like that movie. All right, here you go. Here's that scene.
What? You go downstairs, I'll check upstairs. Do the Navy SEAL signals, come on. I only know the Air Force signals. I'm gonna be on the lookout.
They only know the Air Force signals.
And all he wants to do is eat.
And again, she shows her physical prowess by throwing him into the water. and then having
And then
to save him.
jumping after him, yeah, because he can't swim. She has to save
He does
him.
not know how to swim.
Yes, this girl plays this part awesomely. So wackadoodle woman.
Yeah, because she's as wackadoodle as they are.
Yes.
That's why they're a
She
perfect
can't make
match.
up her mind if she wants to be a nun or not.
Well, she knows she doesn't want to. That's also a funny scene with the nuns when she gets let go. And the nun, the old nun is like, yeah, just go, kid. And it's the moment she's out there, they're like, damn, lost another one.
Oh, I didn't see that Lord Thoth is here.
Oh yeah.
Switchback is a good movie. Yep. Randy
No, Sander.
or Dennis Quaid is in that one. Dennis Quaid.
There are only 4 lights.
4 lights, mister.
What are you talking about?
Star
Star
Trek Next Generation. Picard when he's tortured by the guys with the spoon in the forehead.
He absolutely, I love Arlie Ermey, but he fucked that other actor over to get that role.
The Kardashians. Those one.
Oh, spoon. Yeah.
That was a hell of an episode.
Wasn't that one a 2-parter? Like the first part was up to the moment he gets captured, and then the second episode was him being tortured and questioned.
No.
For some reason, it felt like it was a 2-parter.
Well, I was wrong. Again.
Thank you, Sander. I thought it was a 2-parter. So here it is. This is a scene where they're going to do the little cheerleader jump, and this time she's doing what he did, and then she throws him in the fucking ocean. Forgets her own strength, because apparently nuns work out. They show it later.
Yeah, she says she really likes that convent because they have a great gym. But yeah, what bullshit. Lost her headpiece.
Hey, Eastlyn. Good to see you again. I haven't seen
Ruthless People, good film. Yeah, when I go back, Tom, when I think back on Henry Fonda, none of his movies are on my favorite list. So maybe that's what I was saying. I think it's like context in what I was saying, that just there are very few films with him in them that I liked. Oh, I love this scene, the laundry.
Yeah, and he totally looks away and not at her reflection as she gets dressed.
Checking out her side boob and her fucking fanny. Sorry, that's a naughty word in Great Britain. In America, fanny means butt. In Great Britain, it means
The
bad.
other side.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the name fanny pack like is vulgar to them. A vagina?
It's not vulgar. It just doesn't mean what you think it means over
A
here.
vagina pack? Makes no sense.
Well, once the sex bots are available, that would be common phrase.
Well, the part that's heartbreaking is later he confides that
He was about to say 5.
he was about to say 5 lights. Yeah, that's where she knocks JD out. You know, break out. And they end up having to chase her across town. And Silverman sees her and freaks out because, you know, he sees her because he you know, it's just fucking funny because she's supposedly dead, but he sees her. Oh, I love that. They're both laying there, ball thrown out the fucking window. He's going to get over to the police department.
Oh, and this face.
Oh my god, him with those fake fucking nogs on.
Yeah. I like that truck.
Yeah, it's packing van.
Oh man, when she got to this house.
Oh yeah, the Japanese guy.
It's like,
Gonna
"Oh,
score
well,
tonight.
I'm gonna get lucky."
Falls down the stairs. And the last line was actually added by Dennis Dugan himself, the director. Oh, my scrotum. Because they needed to make sure you understood he wasn't dead.
No, he wasn't, but she is not even trying to help. She's like, oh, god damn it, and just runs on. He gets so excited.
Steals the truck. Yeah, I love this. She fucking like hits him with the fucking cattle prod in the chest. And then Wayne, of course, plays it out with big ass coon or whatever the fuck it was, wild animal.
Yeah,
No, Escape from the Zoo.
A moose.
Moose escaped from the zoo, some shit like that. Cop's like, oh, good job. They'll walk away. Yeah, when he's talking to Riker, he explained that he had, in his mind, seen 5 lights.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love it when he's eating and the doorbell's ringing.
Yeah.
And he's like, you going to answer? He goes, I'm eating.
Meeting.
I never answer the door when I'm eating. He's like, since when? Since always. He goes,
He's
I
like
never
Gary.
do that. He says,
Gary's
you don't
the same.
ask.
I'm eating. I cannot do anything else right now. I'm eating.
Yeah, I'm focused on my food right now. All the telltale signs. It's like, I love this. You never notice, like I was gay, like my affinity for sucking dick. It's like, oh my god, this character. You ever really actually do that? And he goes, no, but there was that yoga thing, and he just gets up and he's like, walks away. Ugh! He's so freaked out.
Yeah,
He does that little hop, skip, jump,
guy.
leaving the room. When Steve Zahn does that little hop, skip, jump thing, it cracked me up. Here we go. The gym with the weights.
Yeah, the nuns in the gym.
Nuns weight training.
In their habit, not even sports clothes.
In the habit. That's a double entendre. Not sexual. Just they're wearing habits, and then they have a habit of working out.
I have to.
He's doing the fucking military press. Not even really straining, because you usually lean back to do that. She's like just pushing it straight up. You mean sexual feelings? Sexual feelings. I love it later when she leaves and the old nun says, "We lost another one," and the younger nun standing next to her goes, "Son of a bitch."
Yeah. Because to the girl, the old nun is all friendly. You go live your life, and as soon as she's out the door, damn, we lost another one.
And just to let you know, Dennis Dugan, the guy who directed this, directed the most popular Adam Sandler films. Yeah, it's sausage, pancakes, potatoes, and syrup.
Yeah.
It's all blended. I'm not eating that.
Oh, her food, yeah, gross.
This is where she tries to pull the "you're gay" thing, and he goes, "Yeah, it's not going to work on me." So when's the last time you got any? I'm waiting for the right woman. There is no right woman for you, Wayne.
Bite me, blow me.
Oh, that generation, man, there was a lot of fucking going on. That's when STDs went nuts in this country. And pregnancies.
STDs went nuts. I like that.
Older nuns have enough rank to do that. Curse and show bad emotions. They were the ones who usually knocked the shit out of me too as a Catholic kid.
Oh, you had to bring that up.
Not the young nuns. It was the older nuns that didn't like me.
I wonder why. You were probably a nightmare as a kid.
Well, the funny part is, like, because I'm emphatic, they thought I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
And I was being genuine. And they thought that because I'm emphatic, I was being sarcastic. And they went, this scene fucking kills me. In the theatrical version, they digitally painted on underwear on him for this shot. Which made no sense at all.
No.
That he's trying to do the same thing that JD said he tried to do.
Yeah, because
he didn't say he tried, he said he did it.
Yeah, JD did it. He's trying to do it to see if he likes it too.
Yeah, something
because
like that.
That's his test.
Or attempt.
Well, it's an attempt. The attempt is his test. He's testing himself to be sure
is
if
this
he's
something
gay
that
or
I'm
not.
going to like.
Yes.
Then I'm going to give you a little shock, and then he fucking just like his whole body comes out. So fucking funny.
Oh my
Can
God,
put him
Mike!
Somewhere.
Mike is shocked. Shocked,
I said.
The funny thing is when he says, I'm not comfortable having that on my nipples, and he says the alternative is they go on nipples. Nipples are fine.
I can put them on your nuts. No, the nipples are fine. I like this scene. I eat here all the time, so how about you leave me alone? Guy goes, okay, let me go get security. And what's really sad is the black guy. He'd been in a lot of movies in little small parts. Usually playing security guys, bouncers, and shit. He died before this movie got released. Just sudden death. Don't know what caused him. Assuming just had a heart attack. You know, as the joke goes, You can't eat bacon at every meal and expect to live a long time.
That's dark.
That's from a movie too, by the way. Anybody?
Nope. No.
In the chat?
It's not.
Know what movie that's from? Come on, guys.
Save us,
Man,
guys.
You
please.
can't eat bacon at every meal and expect to live long. Or live a long life.
Oh, he's been shot.
Yeah, I love this out on the dance floor. And he's outside getting his ass pummeled. And every time the guy punches him, it hits that electro thing, shooting sparks off of him. It's so fucking funny.
And everybody thinks his dance moves are awesome until he bursts in flames.
Man, his dance moves are awesome. One guy even says it. He goes to the bar to put it out, but then it explodes
Use
again
alcohol.
and the entire bar goes off.
Yeah. Hard liquor to pull out a fire. Jesus.
The movie that quote comes from is City Slickers, and it's what is said about Curly when he dies by Billy Crystal's character.
Hmm.
You can't eat bacon at every meal.
Yeah, he
and
dies.
expect to have a long life.
He dies sitting at the bonfire, right?
Now, even though this is shot up in British Columbia, that is a King County fire truck in the film because it's supposed to be in King County, which is King County is where I was a paramedic. But not this King County, the real one. This one's a fictional one up in British Columbia. He ran the whole distance. She says like 8 miles.
I run.
I forgive you because I'm not secure in my fucking, feelings about myself. Because they're all broken. All these characters are broken.
Oh, yeah.
I love this trying to kiss and they're making out in the fucking front of the fucking convent /
Oh my
nun
God,
school.
chains, mask, and everything.
I just happened by and they threw these. They were throwing these out. He got her a fucking big Montana.
A what?
Now I want a big Montana. It's a sandwich he got
Oh,
her.
that burger, yeah.
To tell you the truth, my favorite is the I think it's half-pound roast beef with the red ranch. I mean, my God, that's a good sandwich.
I will never understand food that involves so much bread.
Actually, the buns look big, but they're very thin.
That's what
Crap
she
load
said.
of meat on that, though.
I haven't come across a burger bun that I liked. They're all too sweet and weird and
Well, that's the problem because the caramelites, the toast, they have to have the sugar in them. There it is.
Her backstory.
Yeah, her backstory. So finally now, as we reach this point in the story, in the third act, you find out her backstory. And this is to help you understand that she's really not such a bad person at all. She's just kind of, just like them, she's fucked in the head. She's trying to compensate for her fear of loss. And she finds that Silverman is a guy that she can easily control, and she's not afraid of losing him because she can control him. It's compensation. It's all about, that's what it's about.
She was a risk-free life.
Yep. And now the thing that drives me crazy when he drips that in there is he goes to go downward to get the sauce. It's like, no, I'm OCD and it triggers my OCD.
Oh God,
Up.
Yours and mine.
Hey, we have Joe with a super chat.
Yes, at the end he says, I'd rather go out in a hell of gunfire. Yeah, I love this movie. And when he rolls out of that fucking truck. How you doing, buddy? Happy Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day did exist before Hallmark, but confectionaries and cards are what made this holiday as big as it is. They had to make money. But the fact is, Valentine's Day existed long before that.
Okay, let me get something. Oh no, that's too long.
Oh, I'll play
Oh,
something for him.
Wait,
Hold
wait,
on,
I have it.
I have
I have it.
something. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, this isn't over yet! We're not giving up on Darren! Yeah! Coming on, yeah!
Now, Mac does a spot-on impression of Jack Black, and he always does that cry. But Mac didn't even know that about where that comes from. It's from Neil Diamond. I will never complain about cleavage. I love cleavage. I joke about being gay all the time, but the fact is, man, I fucking love the female body. There's something just wonderful about it.
This is not moving. Hello.
Anima's all self-conscious, and I'm like, no, you're gorgeous. I love your body. And she's so fun to cuddle with. I love snuggling with her.
Okay. Do you see
You just
this?
find that funny because I'm tiny.
Did I see what?
Okay, it's moving again.
Oh, here it is. You boys got any TP? No. Fine, I'll find something. He starts going through the mail looking for something to wipe his ass with.
Yeah, he just crouches down in the hedge there to do his.
And they completely forgot she's down there, that he was just down there making out with her. She's got a free hand. Yes, she is, my friend. People forget that when she first started, she had a gap. She got, just like Arnold, she got her teeth fixed early. Arnold at least took a decade before he fixed his teeth. It was sometimes towards the end of the 80s, going into the 90s, that he had his teeth fixed, and it bothered me.
You will never forget.
She is my snuggle bunny, man. I love snuggling with her. Oh, I love this when he goes, what is this? Some sort of local access television? What is this? That public access or something? Yeah, that's what it is. Wait a minute. That's that Coos you were supposed to kill. You didn't kill her, did you? No, coach. Well, it's very simple. I'll go take care of it for you. No, coach. And they try to stop him.
I love Coach. He's the funniest part of this movie.
And you can hear Judith in the back. I mean, JD in the back. Not JD. I'm sorry. Wayne in the background through the door. I'm coming, Judith. I'll come. I'll save you. And he fucking finally gets in, comes down the stairs. Are you okay? And she kicks him right in the fucking nuts. This is great. TP for my bunghole. Yeah, I know where that comes from. I watch Beavis and Butthead. That's actually one of my favorite episodes, where he's got ADD and he gets all sugared up. He starts walking around. My name is Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole.
Which I'll never like that.
Oh, that's great. He's
good.
standing next to the door with the coat over him. She opens the door, realizes he's under the coat, shuts the door, pretending like she left, and he pulls the coat off, and then he sees her and he screams like a little girl and runs. This movie cracks me up. This is one of those films that just it makes me feel good after watching it. I like it when Judith keeps calling her a slut and a whore. Because the first time she meets her, she's in her pink bra. Second time, she's in that hooker-looking outfit.
It's all she has.
I'm not a tramp. I'm not a tramp. You're screwing a nun?
So absurd.
Yeah, that's another great one. He says, are you threatening me? And I don't think I saw her before the whole 9 yards. I think that was the first thing I ever saw her in.
Yeah, I think the first time I saw her was on Will and Grace. What was she?
I didn't watch that show because I'm straight. Nothing?
What?
I made a joke at Martin's expense, and he just got quiet.
He lives with a lot of females, so don't do that. Just don't.
I've
Bad
actually watched I think season 1 of Will and Grace. I popped back in later because they added the one chick that's on Community too, or Parks and Rec. She can sing. I can't think of her name. She plays one of the ex-wives of the mustache guy on Parks and Rec. The libertarian.
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen Parks and Recreation?
Nope.
Well, you need to watch that because that's a good show. I enjoyed the crap out of that show. I had that coming, but now we're even. He fucking hits him again. The thing that pisses me off about this scene is he's knocking them down onto her, her car. And it's like suddenly Silverman's kind of an asshole in this scene because of that. Come on, give me a hug. Yeah, okay. Takes him and throws him on her car. He's like, good God, he just did that. That's not them that did that. He did that. Silverman did. I love how they get the weapons trained on, like they're going to do anything. You are complete twats. Look me in the eye and tell me that I want to marry Judith. Look us both in the eye at the same time. I'm out of here.
One of the many bullshit lines that Jack Black has in this. Look us both in the eye.
I think that for Steve Zahn, this movie and for comedies, this movie and Daddy Daycare are two of his best roles. Yeah,
Yes.
our pay our bail. It's $10,000 each. No way. I can't do it. I'll do anything for you boys. No way.
I mean, Coach is just out of jail.
Yeah.
He has the money.
Although I got to go back to this because I love this. He tells him, "You got to help us, man. They're sodomizing us or whatever." I think he says sodomizing us.
See,
What?
yeah.
They're cornholing you?
No, they
I'll
say
get you
cornholing, and he says sodomizing. That way around.
No, I think it's the other
No,
way.
I think it's the other way.
He
Anyway,
says
it's
it
the
because
first-
he's the one with the slang. Yeah,
First
Coach
time
is
I
the one
heard
with
the
the
term
slang.
cornholing.
And it just fucking made me laugh. Cornholing, the shit he says in this movie fucking slays me.
He's great.
What is that? Sort of sounds like my truck.
Man, that truck
Oh,
has
man.
some serious armor.
Now, by the way, when they're escaping, he says, go left, and he turns right. It's something like, it's like, was that a mistake? I couldn't figure out if that was a mistake or what. Or if that was a joke that just fell flat.
Maybe it was a mistake and they kept it in because
I think it's a joke because Coach does what Coach does.
Coach does what he's going to do. But it just fell flat. There was like nobody laughed at that because I saw this movie like twice in the movie theater. I liked it so much. Mac and I liked it so much. We went back to see it again, laughing our butts off at this movie. Martin Acosta's antenna is the ladies' man. I can tell this is the end of the evening because I am out of Cabassier.
Yeah, what?
It's from Ladies Man. Looks like the show, the end of the night, I'm out of my Cabassier. The show was over the minute he ran out of his booze. Oh, I love this scene. And now they got to go get Neil Diamond. I know you guys. You're the guys that keep sending me those letters and nude photos. And Steve Zahn's like, we never sent you any. And then he looks over at JD. I can't help it, man. This week we had my buddy Manny from Area 503 on, and again, I'm grateful. Mark Center is one who introduced me to his show, and he and I become very chummy with each other on Twitter. And so we had him on, and we were talking about all the shit that's been from the egg video to all the other bullshit dealing with Lou Elizondo and that whole fucking crowd. It's getting redonkulous. Hey, it's Love on the Rocks. It's no big surprise. Using lyrics as dialogue is fucking great. I also love it when he's driving. Neil Diamond ends up driving the van at one point, and he goes, "Oh, we're coming to America," and it shows the street sign West America.
Did you see her hookah outfit?
Oh, here it is. This is when he jumps out. One little prison break, and they're all up on you. Well, I ain't going back to prison. I'd rather go out in a hail of bullets. Nice meeting you, Mr. Diamond. And he jumps out, leaving nobody to steer the vehicle. And all these poor old ladies fucking hit him. Oh my God, this movie is just nuts. There it is. This is where he says it. We're coming to America, and you see the name of the street is West America. This is great. It's that stopping the wedding ceremony because Neil Diamond's up there on a deck fucking singing this beautiful song about love. Hello, my friend. Hello.
It's a great song.
It's good to see, good to need you. So, I love this. And then he starts, Silverman starts to sing, and then she pops up and she starts singing. And that's it. That's the end for fucking Silverman. I am not marrying you,
She has
Judith.
a great voice, but she cannot walk in high heels.
I do. I love that. Look at that sneer. Oh my God. And he goes, no, I understand now. I love you, Neil. You're in love with this slut. I'm not a slut.
She's so clumsy in these shoes. It's funny.
And in an interview, he said Neil Diamond was quoted as saying, they had to drag me kicking and screaming to do this movie, but it's not true. He had such a blast making this film. He even wrote the song for the film, the end song.
He did.
Happy ending. Everybody deserves their happy ending. Oh, and this is so good because Judith starts walking towards Wayne like, you think they're going to fucking embrace, and she grabs that fucking chair and just nails him with the chair. Knocks his tooth out.
Well, he hits her back.
He hits her back. It's great. He punches her. Why can't you just admit that when you kissed me, you liked it? She goes, yeah, right. And just punches him again, knocking a tooth out. They both have.
His was painted on, and hers.
His is painted on, but hers looks real. If you watch, you can actually see the inside of the other tooth through it. They did not do CG in this. They just painted his, and I think hers is a crown that she was able to pull off. Because, like I said, she had her teeth fixed.
Huh.
And then he runs up with Arlie Ermey in his arms. And he goes, what about you, boy? You got to be? Actually, I'm not. I'm gay. He goes, me too. And they have this screw up at the end where They do the I do's. They all get married. Man and man, man and wife, man and wife, man and man, and they cut to this weird angle right there. So as they're doing their fake smooch here, the camera begins to pull back, and what they discovered is in the long shot, these two were already walking around, moving in a different way.
Yeah.
And so what they did, and you can actually tell that they are a cutout. If you pay attention, or if you're not looking for it, you won't see it. But if you turn and look at them and pay attention to them on the screen on the left side, you will notice that that is a cutout that's held until they get to a certain point, and then it moves. It begins moving. And it is how they were able to deal with the fact that they were physically out of order with the others in that scene, and they couldn't go back and reshoot it.
Jack Black isn't a lightweight, so he probably couldn't hold him that long in that position without breaking his back.
Well, the funny part is during this whole musical part, they play Ermey as the female in the relationship, because he's with the girls doing the backing vocals and the dancing with the hands. Whereas
in the initial kiss, Jack Black is the girl,
but he's the one being dipped. Jack Black is. But Tom, you should go back and watch the episode. I think you'd like it. A lot was discussed on that episode. Now, in this one, they're singing a classic Diamond song, and then it cuts into the closing titles, and then it turns into Everybody Deserves a Happy Ending, which he wrote specifically for this movie. Also, there is that joke made about what's the song called? Heartlight, which a lot of people don't know, because a lot of people said it was written for E.T., and I'm like, no, it wasn't written for E.T. because it came out a year later. But it was written about E.T. because that's what the song's about. He was so inspired by that movie, he wrote the song Heartlight. By the way, I'm a Neil Diamond fan. Cherry, Cherry. I fucking love that song. I like his version as much as I like the Monkees.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
Cherry, Cherry. That's it, guys. I love this fucking movie. It's a classic. And it's a zany comedy.
Why would Neil Diamond say they had to drag him into this when he actually
was joking?
Okay.
He was joking, and they misunderstood him.
Okay.
I think the interviewer misunderstood him as being literal. And he goes, no, he really fucking loved working on this film. He had a blast. He had so much fun doing this.
Everybody did, apparently. It was fun to watch.
And the real shocker, in the end, is that we didn't get a sequel. And I'm kind of glad, because movies like this need to be left to their own device. Because so often everything is treated like a fucking property, an intellectual property. Everything needs to be turned into an IP and make tons of money on it. But I don't know, because it could be because they made, I think globally they made about anywhere between 26 and 30 million, and it's a $20 million budget. And although I don't know how it's a $20 million budget, this film should have been on a $15 million budget with the actors they had in it, because they weren't really big names at this point. The only thing the kid that played Silverman was in was American Pie. He wasn't a big star. He thought he was, and then
What about Ali Ermey?
A nice Arlie Ermey was a struggling actor. He struggled. That's why he did Mail Call, because it was one guaranteed paycheck. Doing the show Mail Call for History Channel. Amanda Peet was still not very well known. Jack Black was just coming up, really. Steve Zahn was still just coming up.
They were also
Now,
young.
Zahn is another comedy that I do like, where again he pretends to be part of a gay couple. Him and the other guy, their escape from prison. It's called Happy Texas, and
No.
it's a fun little film. I do enjoy the film, despite having Ron Perlman in it. Ron Perlman voted in when he was a senior in high school as most likely to never have to wear prosthetic makeup when playing a monster. I don't want to say he's ugly, but God hates him. I don't think the devil likes him either. I know, Satan turns to me, you know nothing of my work.
No, I know you don't like Ridiculous 7, but I do. And I think...
No, I didn't dislike it.
Zahn is absolutely incredible in that movie.
Everybody did a really good job in the film. It's got some funny moments in it. So it's not that I dislike it. It's just that I was like, I don't own a copy of it. I saw it. I chuckled at a few scenes. But it's one of those films. It's just like, I saw it. I kicked its ass, kind of thing. Moving on. But I love what Adam Sandler does, because Adam Sandler is doing something that Frank Sinatra used to do. And, Bogart did that shit too. Like, we're going to go shoot a movie. Let's shoot it in Bermuda. Yeah. John Ford did that shit too. John Ford. Because like they made that movie with John Wayne and Lee Marvin with her in Hawaii. And it was a vacation. And they made a movie while on vacation. And Adam Sandler caught on to that and realized that Netflix and other studios would fucking pay for a vacation for him and his friends to go vacation together as long as they deliver a movie while they're on vacation. Fucking smart. I like that. And I do consider myself a fan of Adam Sandler. I like what he does. I think he's funny. People who tend to dislike Adam Sandler movies probably never really paid attention to what he's doing. And they just like Zohan. Yeah, it's not that great a film, I admit it. But have you ever watched, I liked that where he's gets to be dad for a little bit with the kid. I like that movie. I hated Mr. Deeds because it's a pale comparison to the original film. I just didn't like that film. They had too many. That's not a movie for gross jokes. That story is not a movie for gross jokes. And they had too many gross jokes in it. And I didn't like that. Respect the source material. But he's also really good as an actor.
Dude.
Punch Drunk Love. I fucking love that movie.
Did you see Reign Over Me?
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't believe that was Adam Sandler. That performance was something else.
I watched Spaceman. Did not like that movie. But he did a film called Uncut Gems. I finally watched that one because multiple friends told me to go see it. So I did. I watched it. Reign Over Me is the one that really kind of broke my heart when you realize what's going on with him. It's heartbreaking. And it's reminiscent of another film called The Fisher King.
Yep.
Thematically, it's very similar to that film. I love the film Punch Drunk Love. Didn't like the movie Funny People. Trying to think if there's anything else. Click. Oh, I fucking love Click.
Yes.
Spanglish, I enjoyed that one too. I actually enjoyed The Longest Yard remake. And I love that he had Burt Reynolds in it. Big Daddy was the one I couldn't think of the name a minute ago. Big Daddy, where he's taking care of the kid.
Happy Gilmore, man.
Oh, I love Happy Gilmore. It's such a weird film. But there's some of his movies I think are just crap. I don't like Zohan. I don't like That's My Boy. I thought that was a terrible movie. Let me think. Bedtime Stories is another one. Disney made that film, and I actually thought it was halfway decent. Little Nicky, not a fan. But I loved who he had in it. I enjoyed that, but I hated the way he talked in the film. It was just very fucking annoying. I enjoyed the first Grown Ups movie.
I haven't seen Grown Ups in any of them.
And what was that movie where he and Kevin James play firemen that get married for a true? Because that's based on a true story. I remember that the actual story that's based on. They turned it into a uproarious comedy, but that is also the movie where Kevin James' wife became best friends with Adam Sandler's wife, hence making Adam Sandler and Kevin James become best friends because of that. I love Waterboy. Oh my god, I love that fucking movie. I like the film Blended, but I think my favorite Adam Sandler film is The Wedding Singer.
Haven't seen it yet.
Another film I liked. This is really good. The other film he did with Drew Barrymore that I thought was good.
50 First Dates.
Absolutely love that movie.
He makes it
It's
out
a
of
girl
goofy
anima.
movies. That's why I'm not.
Well, that movie is so good because it's about a girl who suffers from a form of retrograde amnesia. That after one day she loses her memory, so he vows to treat. Oh, I love that movie. I love that movie.
Don't. I really don't.
It got really emotional, and you know what else it did, Martin? It made me start listening to The Cure.
Really?
I didn't like The Cure when I was younger. I hated it.
What?
I was new wave, punk, rock, progressive rock. That was the stuff I liked. I didn't like The Cure because I thought he was a whiny bitch when he sang. Smith, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
what
he
is
has
his first name?
Something a particular voice. Yeah, but
yeah, it's just he was kind of a whiny bitch. And then I see that fucking movie, 50 First Dates, and I don't remember what year did that come out. Do you remember?
No, but I can look for it.
It was in the early 2000s. It was in the early 2000s.
VHS. I don't remember when it came out.
And God damn it, I fucking love the soundtrack to that movie. Another film that
that was bad, in 04.
Yeah, I told us early 2000s. Pixels was another one I actually enjoyed. I liked that movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
You need to watch it. Anger Management, I enjoyed that one too.
Oh yes, I freaking love that one.
That one was funny. I admit that. I enjoyed it.
Now he's produced a lot of films that I like too, like Joe Dirt, Deuce Bigalow. He produced the Paul Blart movie. And he produced the film Here Comes the Boom, which I like that film. It's about a true story. It's based on a true story of a teacher in order to help fund a program for his students. He got into MMA. And Kevin James got in shape, and holy crap, the guy that trained him, they became friends. It's that crazy motherfucker. He was a murderer. He fucking killed the guy in fucking ring, the guy that trained him. He didn't mean to. It broke him. He hit this guy so fucking hard. His body, his spirit just left his body.
Wow.
And he never recovered. He died. And I remember seeing images of him, this guy, fucking his hand to his head, watching, knowing he just killed this guy. Who am I trying to think of this guy's name? Give me a minute, because he's good friends with Joe Rogan too. My God, what is his fucking name?
Well, I can assure you, it's not Frank Dukes.
Oh my God, I cannot think of his fucking name. I can see him; he's bald, but then again, so are a lot of other MMA fighters.
Makes sense not to have hair.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Come on, Gary. Come on.
That was not
because he was in his other TV series too. Kevin Can Wait, I think was the name of the show. Oh my God, his brother is like in a lot of his shows, Gary Valentine, because he took on the mother's name, the last name. so people wouldn't get confused with them. A lot of actors will do that, like James Arness's brother went by Peter Graves. Again, the mother's name. Bass Rutten. Bass Rutten. Do you know who that is?
No.
Hold on. Give me a second. And enter. All right, here we go. This is Bass Rutten. He's not American. He's somewhere over in either Southern or Eastern Europe. And that's where he got his big start from. There we go. This guy.
Oh. No.
And he's the one who killed the guy in the ring. Not intentionally. And he was broken by it. It really had an impact on him. Changed the way he did a lot of things. He no longer hit guys on the ground. He stopped doing that shit. Hell of a fighter. He's a beast in the ring, just somebody you don't want to go up against. And he's the one who trained the kid that's on the show, the Night Agent, the Night Caller, whatever that show is called, Emma, that we watched season 1 of. And he went on Joe Rogan's to talk about
Night
that guy.
Agent, said, I think.
Night Agent. So he said, so I took him in and started training him. And before we even started, he said he wanted to fight. So he got him a fight. And the guy went into the ring and did exactly what he told him to do and beat the shit out of this guy. He'd never fought before. In the ring, never fought before. And this is the kid that stars in The Night Agent. He says, I trained him. He says, and I'm going to tell you something. I had to tell him to hold back because I said, you might kill somebody the way you hit. You need to hold back. And he says, I've never seen anybody that I trained hit as hard as this guy can hit the kid from Night Agent. He's just a natural. And so I'm looking forward to the new season. The kid does almost all of his own stunts, does all of his own fighting in the show.
That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. Well, you saw season 1 with me, silly. I just don't remember it, Gary.
No, barely, but.
Yes, that'll be tomorrow night. We'll be talking about that, Tom. I'm kind of stoked about it. It's funny, Nadia asked this morning or last night, like, I see that Greg always posts the show on his own channel. Can I do that too, or can you only do one at a time? And Martha goes, Jess, you can do it, Jess.
Yeah, I think we haven't reached a limit yet, right? We have.
I don't think there is a limit on them broadcasting to their own channel. What we have a limit on is how many channels we can broadcast to.
They just add their channels. I don't think that's a limit. And I wish I could be there for the show tomorrow. I love that movie.
Yeah, I wish you would take a nap, but I know. You got to do what you got to do, honey. Well, you're going with your aunt tomorrow, right?
No, with dad and stepmom. If I can make it. But if I'm sick as I am now tomorrow, I'll have to cancel. And then probably I can hang out in chat. If I see
I can see her on the phone. Oh, I'm so sick. Fake coughing.
I don't need to fake anything. I am sick. You caught that immediately when I said hi to you when we met.
You know what's really funny? When you roll your letters when you have a cold, it makes it even harder to understand you.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my God. I'm so lucky to have you two in my life. I love messing with you. What's this? He froze to death.
Because he says his final role was a frozen one.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. Too soon? Yeah, a little soon. He's only been dead since, what, at 23? He died in January, or they found him in spring of 23. But I think he had died in December, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of 22. It's tragic, dude. But he don't go out alone, man. He should have known that. He was a proficient professional fucking mountain guy and fucking went out alone with a storm coming in.
A lot of weird things about that. Yeah.
But that's it, guys. I'm done. Stick a fork in me because it's fun. Oh, and we're done. Wait, what was that? What did he say?
Well, because I told him that was a cold-hearted joke.
That was cold-hearted. Yeah, cold. See, you made a joke too. Look at you, fucking evil. Both y'all are evil. You're going to hell.
This is
Shut
hell.
up, Harry. Yeah, right.
Well, how's the phrase? Hell is other people.
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm out of energy. I'm done. My brain doesn't want to work anymore. So
Wait, your brain usually works?
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Bakalakadaka Street.
by the way, just to tell everybody, it was funny last night. Keith came on for the first time. That was his first time on Toxic Tuesday. And he fucking fell asleep during the show.
Oh man, poor
Oh,
kid.
So like
Nicky.
Nick kept pushing him backstage. And I'm like, do you think he's awake yet? And he'd bring him out and you hear. And the funniest part of this was once we were all leaving, Mark's about to leave, and I went, Mark. He goes, what? I said, Keith is in the back of the studio. Do you want to kick him so he doesn't wake up in the back of the studio? He goes, oh yeah.
How long did you
I
make
told
it
him.
before he fell asleep?
I told Keith one time I really contemplated just leaving the show streaming with just him sleeping.
Oh.
Just left it streaming just to see what happened. He has look, as much as I tease him, I know that guy hardly gets any sleep. He's always dealing with either his grandkids, his parents, his family's needs, and his needs is always last. He always puts his needs last. And that's why that guy is so fucking sleep starved.
Imagine having Keith as your granddad. It doesn't get better than that.
Oh, he's so good. He's such a great grandpa, man. But it was fun because I had him and Nick pretty much to myself, and I just broke them over and over again. If I wasn't making Keith laugh, I was making fucking Nick laugh last night. It was fun. I enjoy that shit. But nobody else was there. It was Mark, Nick, Keith, and me. And we talked about a movie that I actually like.
Well, he's streaming late and he's streaming long. He does like this 3-hour shows.
It's 2 hours. Sometimes it'll go over 2 hours. He's trying to keep it at 2 hours.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since
The one that's bad about that is Brian. You know, that 70s rock fan. Good God. Like we did Zardoz, man. It was like 4.5 hours. And I
What?
went, Jesus Christ. The movie is only 1 hour and 45 minutes. Why is this show? I have to pee. I'm old. Brian's like, I'm old too. I have to pee too. Then stop torturing us and end the show.
Dude,
What?
you're a grown man. You just have to have a bottle for you there.
I always keep bottles right here.
That's it. Show's over.
Problem is, my penis doesn't fit inside. So you take the risk of piss squirting everywhere if you don't aim right, just right.
And you have carpet.
Get a
floor.
bucket then.
Okay.
No,
Jesus Christ. Let's stop this.
You got to get those big mouth bottles.
I need to
Problem
go.
is, I kind of like them. You know what's funny is I actually don't like meeting people, but I enjoy doing stuff like this and meeting new people this way. This is a very comfortable way to meet new people for me. Because I'm not very much of a socializer. I don't like socializing.
I mean,
I don't know if this is
this
different.
way, Gary.
Yeah, I know. Met the woman I love doing this shit. So something good about this. Was that your nickname in high school?
Oh my God.
Tag, you're it. Mike. That was about you, honey. I was talking about Mike. No,
I
you're
can't
not
take
allowed to
this
leave.
anymore.
Okay, Martin, when we leave, just leave her in here. She doesn't know how to get out.
I'm too.
I've always wanted to do that, like do a thing that removes your ability to leave a lobby and do a show about it. Like we're trapped. Can't get out of doing this show.
Good thing I'm signed in as you.
I know. Anyway, let's wrap it up. So
Stop that! It's silly.
there you go.
I didn't think I'd survive, but we made it.
We're in the wrong studio. Who put us in there?
Yeah, because I wanted to run the Heston clip.
Oh,
but
and
we're back.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, we're back.
That's Robert Loggia.
Can you spell that?
All right. Hey guys, don't forget to click that like, subscribe, and notification button. We appreciate you watching the show. Now, back to it. Back to it. Yeah. I do that voice when I'm uncomfortable.
Listen
So
to
we'll
Goofy
get out of
Gary.
here now. Bugga.
Listen to Goofy Gary. Like, subscribe, comment.
Yes, leave your comments. Some people have been doing that, and I appreciate it. It got us a few films to consider doing in the near future. So deeply appreciate it, guys.
Whoa.
What?
Just arrived the Peter Bremen fan site.
No, I'm going to ignore you, Vinkman's girl, because you showed up too late.
Way too late. We're over 2 hours.
She was my little helper last night on Toxic Tuesday. If I can't remember somebody's name, I'll describe it. And you guys do it too here. Slasher Fred in particular, you guys will do it here. And Vinkman's girl does it too. But last night she was the savior because I couldn't remember names. And she was just fucking on it last night. On it. Thank you, Vinkman's girl. I appreciate when you do that stuff.
Gary needs an external brain.
I do. I needed what do they call that? Portable hard drive that I can plug into my brain.
Oh, Johnny Mnemonic.
Start throwing stuff over there. Clear up my hard drive. And that reminds me. This episode was brought to you by Durka.